Someone posted up a McMill today by the beach. Manze kuna mseme post picha ya McMill akiwa kwa beach na nywele inakaa tu hivi. Someone said he needs a comb. A Sean comb.
Welcome back to the Wheneversode. My name is Ashley. Come on.
Oh, Big C. Mnesh.
Butchers Munene.
Chaya smile too.
And
Saddam Hussein.
all right, let's go. You go off. You had a dark joke.
So we're going straight into it. If you watch the main episode, Buti tulimkata akienda kuingia darkness joke.
It wasn't actually like a joke that I made up. It was something I saw on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So you see these portals that link certain different countries.
Yeah.
There's one in Dublin and there's one in New York. So it was shut down because people had just been violated it.
Actually, sorry, go on.
People have been violated it and everything. Do you know kuna moja now? Wait, what was it?
The towers.
The country over the first one, and then the next one was the Twin Towers.
With blue smoke.
With blue smoke.
No,
they've been doing...
Bro, yeah, they had to shut it down, bro.
So they shut it down after this babe. There was this babe actually during COVID. Yeah, the one who flashed. And during COVID, she's very controversial. During COVID, she's the one who was going around licking toilets in airplanes.
She was what?
Yeah.
Licking?
During COVID.
Why?
She licked a toilet in a bathroom in the air. I don't know. She's just very controversial.
Bro,
so they shut it down officially after, and I think it was the same day. Like when that guy put up the screen. Yeah.
That was,
and then this babe comes and flashes her titties and... Something so great can really shut down a nation.
You know what's actually crazy? Now that you guys have mentioned the whatever, when you guys have mentioned the buildings out in New York, the Twin Towers, right? So I happened to be at GTC this past Friday, and not at GTC. I was by that compound for GTC, right? So it has the Pan Pacific, it has the JW Marriott, and then there's the main GTC building, right? So the main GTC building is about 41 floors. So us guys are seated on this other side and we're like on the 28th floor and we're just by the balcony and we're looking at it and it hit me just how high the Twin Towers were. So the Twin Towers were like, I don't know whether they were 100 and what, but when you watch the documentary, guys saying, I was on the 96th floor and I jumped and I was just like, boss, do you understand that GTC is like, you ekele another one, that comes to 82, then you ekele another one.
What?
For you to like, it's that tall. It's that tall. And we're just getting into that area of now, like tall buildings.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I remember one of my mates who was seated with was like, bro, these hotels are not even like built as tall, right? He was telling me of a particular one in Singapore where they were checking into the hotel, like it's separated from like, these are where the rooms are, these are where the suites are, and this division is like on the 35th floor, and it's open.
And it's open.
Yeah, like there's no windows or anything. It's like open, what.
So,
and then it continues all the way. So like now you're like, your room is like on the 65th floor or something.
They're using the other building as like a base.
No, as in they're all rooms. But now going up is like now proper like, businessman suites and all of those kind of stuff. And I just thought about it, was like, so there's a rumor that why they stopped the GTC building from going up and up is you could actually see State House. But from where I was seated by the balcony, and us guys are facing like KICC, and you could see it like this. But KICC was like you gangongate like at the top, but you could see that Uwanja for State House. These buildings are tall. But now there's another one that's been built. It's called 88.
Where?
Oh yeah,
88
Upper
by
Hill.
Fairview.
What?
Fairview Hotel.
Upper Hill.
That one's also going up. I think it's going to go almost as tall as the GTC.
Yeah, they've been building it for a minute.
And it's apartments, huh?
Yeah.
At the apartments?
Yeah.
Come on, Nairobi's not playing.
Bro, yeah, apartments. You wouldn't like get an apartment on like the 40th floor or something.
Bro, me, I'm afraid of heights.
Even me, I'm afraid of heights.
And?
But I wouldn't mind it. But I figured I'm afraid of heights during the day.
What?
Yeah. You know, here's the thing. It's a
the
practical
rationale?
one. Like, I remember going to the ledge and I just looked. I'm like, oh, nah, I don't want to look.
What ledge?
But
Why are you going to the ledge?
Oh,
the
in the middle
balcony.
of the night.
The balcony, right? So you know how you're seated by the balcony during the day and you're like, let me see, like, because below there's a pool. So you go and you just check. It's not that you're going over the ledge, right? So you just check and you feel that, Mr. Englishman, what's that phobia or that pool called?
Vivi.
Spot on.
Spot on.
Spot on.
That's the one. So you feel that vivi, you get. So, but at night when you look, because you don't have because it's dark, you don't have the
You're not
image.
seeing-
You can't feel how high you are. It's something. It's actually a scientific kind of thing.
I live on the 12th floor, but I see it every time, day and night.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of heights?
No? I used to be, but not anymore.
Would you
I
guys
like the
skydive?
top. No.
Yes, I would.
You did. I did.
I would.
And you're scared of
it's
heights.
Brilliant. Skydiving is. You did it in Diani? Dubai. Ah.
Off.
Did they? You remember how when you sit on the ledge and they tell you have to do like that banana thing, your legs have to like bend and everything.
You're practicing on ground, huh?
No, in the plane when they tell you, because did you sit at the edge of the plane?
Yeah, no, but we practice on the
On
banana
ground.
thing, on ground. Or
Yeah.
whatever. So just on the plane, it was just jumping.
Jump. So when I was doing it, they told me bend your legs towards like the whatever, and that whole time you're hosted next to another man.
Yeah.
Behind you,
He's behind you, Kwanzaa. Like
telling you it's gonna be okay.
he's
He was walking you through it.
bro. Yo, I love you know now like when you guys are seated by the plane, he songeshes you like
It's like scoot over.
oh man, that shit is uncomfortable.
Anakwambia, relax. Calm
It's
down.
giving
Relax.
spooning, man.
And I can be, it's not my first time. Unamwambia no Diddy. But let me ask you guys this whole story for Diddy is getting a bit chaotic bana. Mtoi wake amedecide anataka kuingia beef na 50 Cent. Like who the fuck advises you?
Of all people, the way
Of
he
all
buried Diddy.
His dad ain't even responding. Mpaka unajua 50 alimwandikia akamwambia I know your dad didn't approve this shit.
50 is the wrong person to get beef necessary.
The wrong one.
Oh, he has no chills, bro.
I zero.
He's still hustling that woman for $10,000. Like, it's like,
50 is chaotic.
I love him. I love his level of pettiness. I feel like even going back to like the hip hop beefs and whatever, he'd be the most scared. He'd be the person I'm most scared of.
To beef with.
Yeah, like
Did you think it would be someone who'd have like the second biggest production company next to like Tyler Perry?
Nah, bruh.
I didn't.
I didn't. Yeah.
crazy.
True.
G-Unit.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, bro. That
That's
for me
something.
is a powerful move.
yeah.
And he's doing things with the Ghost Manenos, the movies and whatnot.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
dope.
it's that time they stopped shooting. What's that? Ile ule msetu, the drug dealer.
Powerful.
Power.
No, not for the other one. Yeah.
Sindu,
Cash. Yeah, CMB. No.
I know the one you're talking about. It's called something.
Yeah, Mitch. Yeah, Big Mitch.
The spin-off.
No, the one, Big Mitch.
Bro, I don't know.
No,
I'm not
Big
a
Mitch.
series guy kind of like. I know the Big Meat story and all of
Yeah, see now
Yeah.
50 Cent yeah.
that. He's
He's on
shooting
it,
that.
Yeah, it's like
But
on the third season. He has
but
all the rappers from Atlanta acting.
Ah.
But I feel like also for him and why it's been successful, it's actual stories from people. Like I feel like it's genuinely happened in his life, and he's literally just giving us the story with different names and whatnot. It's a documentary.
For someone who likes movies, I think he needs to now start getting actual actors to do the acting. Not rappers.
But you know
bro.
the rappers are cheap.
Fact.
Bro, they're messing
homies.
everything up, bro.
They're cheap.
Eh.
I'm a rapper banze. Sa, imagine. You think Mick Miller anaweza kata kupewa nini?
Nah.
Of course he'll be
You know
there.
someone posted up Mick Mill today by the beach. Manze kuna mseme post picha ya Mick Mill akiwa kwa beach na nywele inakaa tu hivi. Someone said he needs a comb. A Sean comb.
Oh my God.
Guys are just terrible.
Mick is always
terrible,
getting
terrible.
Yeah.
But yo,
the heat.
enough of that shit. I want to bring it back to the 254. Me manzi nataka kufungua nini. But I'm actually contemplating. I'm really, really contemplating about buying like a safe. Yeah, because history venye nasikia vitu zinaenda kuwa, there's this whole thing about, there's a push, a proposal for KRA to be able to access, not to access, to be able to see how much money you're holding in the account, how much money you're receiving, how much, like in terms of tax.
Yeah.
So we're trying to see, okay, a guy's really been tax efficient, right? And on top of that, and M-Pesa as well. So it's always been there. There's been a push. It's not the first time. M-Pesa, they've refused and all of that because, M-Pesa really does run the economy. So you can imagine how many small-scale traders there are, blue collar. Wanapenda kulipa na M-Pesa na mabank
M-Pesa.
nini, unaget? So all of those.
I think probably people will go to court
Yeah.
if actually it passes through in any way.
They will.
Yeah, of course.
The are the ones who are beneficiaries of this kind of things a lot. So we could win on that front.
I don't think we could push it for that long. But now my scary point is this, right? We have this whole thing of the finance bill of 2024, and guys have been called out for what do you call it, public participation. Mi by the way wacha nikuulize, hizi mabills zikiweko huku nje, mi sijaijua public participation inafanyia go wapi.
Hata mi sijaijua.
Sijaijua.
It's actually it's mandatory for on all levels, even
Yeah.
county. Even county, for them to change anything, they have to do a bill and they have to have.
Lakini now,
Public
why is it, like I saw it was put out, it was like on Twitter and everything, but where is it going to be happening?
Social halls, so itananga tu in some places.
Alafu social hall wase wanalambishwa ama nini?
No, they actually go through the bill and then change if they want something. That's every bill that passes through in this country,
Because
on county level and the national government.
I know this housing one, the other day when they did it, Nani was actually part of that team, Karaori. I remember from the house like committee team or something. He was part of it and I saw him posting about it. But bro, I'm honestly like really, really scared of that bill. And it's just because I'm just like, it's like...
Just specific?
It's the fact that they'll be able to see our accounts.
Okay.
You see, here's the thing. I'm afraid in the sense that we know politicians really run this country. We never know what they own, and they can be able to hide money abroad and all of that, right? And it kind of benefits them to be able to still get more money out of our pockets through KRA and everything. And I'm just saying this loosely, and we've seen. Because I'll put it like this in a very precise way. How much tax has been collected by this regime and the previous regime, and what has been used to do this kind of stuff. We've seen a lot of people walking away with scandals, and we've seen money get lost and money doesn't get recovered, and people apparently are rich. We've seen where the proceeds go, right? So that benefits a certain class of people in this country. But to you, the common mwananchi who's just trying to hold on to some money and all of that, yani utaki the taxman akuja kuambia. And, guys are paying tax and all of that. But there's just some things that people will be like the other day I saw something about landlords have been told they need to increase rent.
For real?
It's part of the bill. Because KRA now have been able to see... if your source of income is rent, right? So over a certain period, you're supposed to go increasing it like that.
Yeah.
It's
But that's
something.
not determined by KRA.
It's not. It's
They
not.
that could be like a recommendation. But my lease, I have come on a 5-year lease house. I'm supposed to pay something.
Exactly.
KRA will not come and make me pay more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now there's a push for that because everybody has always declared,
Watching it.
hey, I make my money through rent, but it's never really been a thing where they collect on. But now you see they want to collect on.
So
and just as we're recording this today, the president was delivering a speech today and he was like, Kenyans act like they're the most taxed and all of that, and yet you guys are only getting taxed a certain percentage, yet other countries that have like all of this have been whatever. So that's my point is, cool, at this particular point, we're being taxed this much, but a lot of money gets lost in the system. And like I hear the president say we need to cut down on expenditure. And I just wonder. Like the other day I saw the headline of the paper saying his advisors had cost us 1.1 billion.
Yeah.
I was like,
Who needs to cut down?
Maybe it used to be 2. That's 1.
True. I think that was the deduction.
Yeah, like kwani nyinyi mstukagi na hii country manzi?
So utashtuka mara ngapi? Do you want
honestly
a heart attack
speaking,
ama?
If you wake up in the morning and you see news and you choose kustuka as a Kenyan, you're
Man.
like 30 something. I think
That's
it's
on
your
you.
fault.
No, my thing is this,
Straight
bro.
up.
It's then you know like how there's a saying that says, you know, we're borrowing this from our children. You get our children will come and inherit this.
Let them fucking come and work. What do you mean?
What do you mean let them come and fucking work?
Let them
Why?
come and we're not going to change anything, bro.
No,
Yani nyinyi mshasema tuingie tu venye
That is the
tunaingia.
fact, bro. Nothing is going to change. Aye.
You want to be happy? Block all those news sites. Those Kenyans, those wanekanga, those big bold. This person amelipo X amount. Block those motherfuckers. You'll just be sad for nothing. I'll wake up in the morning. National government spends 4 billion in travel. Why do I need to know that?
Man.
Honestly, personally, me, I don't want to know that. It doesn't affect me in any way.
What do you mean it doesn't affect
It
you?
does not. Listen, I need to work on things I can control.
come on.
There's no point of me
Facts.
being sad that advisors anakula pesa mingi. How does that help me? Who has ever stopped that? Unless we burn the country.
That's the thing.
We're not going to.
But you know,
I'm okay with the way it is. I can hustle up on a pale and get something small. It is what it is.
But you know what's actually crazy about that, and I mentioned this on the podcast last week. This new data set, ya Gen Z, asi wataka mkusumbuana nao adhimba.
They're the laziest motherfuckers.
You think so?
What do you mean they're the laziest? Did you see how many of them wanna ditch Kenya kwanza?
Huh?
Watu wanasema bro, they don't want this joint. Wanataka kuchomoka waende majuu wakahaswa. But on that flip
But
side,
they're working 3 jobs.
but on that, what'd you say they're the laziest?
Yeah, so
I feel like they're so laid out. Like, oh, I'm bored. Let me go chill. The ones who text like us, just keep going a job, Leo.
I feel like they're just not complacent. Like for millennials, we used to we still work our
workaholics.
asses off, right? Yeah. To the point where, like, even last week I was sick as shit, and I was still trying to go back to the office, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Exactly.
Because you're so hell bent on you gotta work. For them, they're not complacent anymore. They're just like, I'm gonna take care of myself first.
Yeah.
I don't think it's laziness. It's more,
Lay back.
yeah, that they care for themselves a little bit more. They're more concerned with their well-being,
Mental.
mental, physical.
I don't know what well-being they're concerned about.
You can't shit talk Gen well, listen to your music.
But they are more awake about who they are as
true.
people.
That's true.
You can't tell them to think. You can't have them. You can't think for them.
True.
They have to think for themselves. These people,
And I
they will change a lot. Trust.
That's
and
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
That's why people are so hell bent on like dissing Gen Zs or whatever.
There's no.
'Cause
It's
you-
just us. It's just us millennials dissing the Gen Z. The same way our folks diss the millennials.
Kwa kila mtu anajua, mimi ndio najua.
Budaka alikuwa kambiaga vile aliendaga chuo. Have you seen that meme? Lucas G, Gilles zote,
Unamwambia bro, hiyo ni
Lions.
shida yako.
Yeah, saying,
Because story if
Man,
everybody's parent
like
had the
what?
same.
Unamuuliza mko na Uber.
man, like what?
It's like shoes started being worn in 2000.
Nikabata amefunga. Alafu wote walikuwa number 1 wajinga.
Hey, man. Nini?
I was the first in everything.
The first
Uni.
aje. The first aje alafu saizo anakuambia order for me an Uber. I don't know how to do this.
I think it's just a clergy of generation in a change crazy. Because have you ever had this saying, I'm a statement every time you meet like with these old folks when they see like a young man, a very young man, a young lady, but successful, or maybe hata drive gari fiti. Ai, mtoto mdogo huyu anatoa pesa wapi huyu? Anawezaje kuwa na pesa kai? You ask yourself, is this saltiness? Ama is that the understanding of the world, the way it works right now? These kids are able to see their future to make something like that at the age of 16, even younger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think the way society ya time yetu na time yao vile wanaiona, it's totally different.
I think the main contributor, I could be wrong, is the availability of information.
True.
We had cyber cafes and maybe books.
And cyber cafes zilikuja then. Oh, we.
Yeah. But now you want something, just go online.
On your phone.
You have a symptom, you go online. You want to study about something, you just go online. Within a couple of minutes, you've understood pretty much everything.
True.
And I think it's information. They have way more information at that age than we did, probably.
That's true. Because everything is in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Us, we had to wake up and go to.
Sasa nyi mnasema hivi, me I've got
Pay
a
for it.
daughter of mine who's now alpha. How do you know my Buddha?
Unakupeleka
Wait,
mbio.
Generation Alpha, me, I don't know what you guys are on. Bro, that shit is different. The other day, we're having a meal and they're asking me some questions. They asked me first. I mentioned it on the pod. We were talking about religion, and then I just wanted to mess with your brains. And I told them, hey, me, I'm an atheist. Wait. They're like, how? Who gave you permission?
Yeah.
Why? But the conversations that I have, the quality, I swear to God, I can't, like how expounded their heads are.
It's not for that age.
It's not for that age.
But they're more curious. That's
They're
the thing.
very curious. Because the other day we're in the car, I'm dropping her at her other residence.
Oh my God.
Unajua kwanza leo nimecheki msee amesema ati watu walikuwa nasema ati ni Rama amepost. Amesema kwanza Joseph ni ule mninja mnoma sana. Unajua Moses nani? Joseph alikuwa na co-parent na God Buddha. Imagine. Walikuwa na co-parent na Mungu yani. Yani
He has a point.
na moja alikuwa present, mwingine alikuwa omnipresent.
He has a point.
Hiyo imenikill.
Tap.
So now back to this story from my daughter. So when she's at my house, we do quite a bit of takeout. But the other day I cooked for her. Then I'm dropping her. She's like, Baba, you know you should cook more. Your food tastes really good. I'm like, okay, cool. Where are we going with this? You know you can save more money if you cook. I'm like, bro.
She has a point.
Why are we having conversations about saving money at this age?
She has a point.
But I was like, naona Jason ndio zile njaro madhe pia ananiambiaga. Unaget? Sijui kani madhe amemwambia ebu tell your dad. But it's like now, okay. Anyway. But yesterday I cooked though.
Okay.
I'm cooking more now.
Good,
Come
good,
on.
good.
Good for you.
Wewe unapikaga naonaga ukieka nini?
Bro, me, I'm a bad cook, bro.
Chefing it up. Huh?
Chefing it up,
Go
bro.
off.
Yeah.
Saddam, when's the last time you cooked you?
Acha mayai.
I mean, I can make my food hot.
Microwave? you don't like wifey everything.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the life I need to live. Sink a kitchen.
Like ujaingia kitchen.
No naingia. Just where the food is.
So you wanted to get the food.
Ama could drop shopping
No, to get the food. What do you mean?
to get the food. That's it.
Yeah.
End of question.
And then at gyms, I need to carry the hot pot. The dining
Unajipakianga. You pack it for yourself.
packet. Take
Like
away.
pack, yeah.
No, don't take away.
Oh, okay.
No,
Sorry,
is everything packed for you?
sorry. Yeah.
No,
Like when you're going to the gym, you have.
no, I don't do that. I just eat at home.
Oh, okay. And then you
No,
cook.
no.
Sometimes I can eat back, and I'll come back home jioni, but I don't carry food.
Okay.
No, but let me ask you this.
It's like an Indian thing. Ama?
Yeah. See where hotpot inakuwaga ishaekwa chakula. Si wewe unajiekea kwa hotpot.
No, the big ones. The ones for serving.
Ya kuserve.
Oh.
Okay. Got you.
Hotpot. But that's what tumianga hotpot.
Yeah.
Ila kuweka food kwetu moto.
Si zile mkiona bashu shago. Unajua
Sio kila mtu anakula from sufuria wewe.
unajua like at my digs man. Mi unajua thermos imebayo na madhe.
Do you use it for hot water? For
Bro,
whiskey?
Hot water for what? Kwani tunakunywa Viceroy? No, but no.
You know, you're reaching the mbaba
Bro,
stage.
listen,
So
my
you
thing
never
is
know.
this. Like the thermos was bought by my mom. My mom is the only one who takes like chai ya maziwa.
And you have to cook it.
Yeah, and how she wants.
Chamshite.
Well, she doesn't really cook it. She puts milk, adds water, throws it in the microwave, and then throws the tea bag in.
Achemshi ile kuchemsha.
That's the OG.
Apiki chai ki style ya India. Unajua India manzi wanapikaga chai. Ushaiona wasi wakifanya under one.
Hiyo inafaa kuboil, hiyo kuboil ndo.
But
Yeah.
it is science
That's-
to tea. You guys are like,
Hiyo ndo
that's like the noodle version of
Man, whatever you drink is not
Instant.
tea.
It's not me. I don't drink tea. Me, I'm a coffee guy.
Oh.
Me, by the way, I'm not complicated when it comes to coffee. By the way, I've never, I worked at Java for ages, right? And all of this mocha, what, I even have coffee in the house. I've never, nini. Me nimsewa instant. I'm not fancy when it comes to coffee. Hizi zingine unifanya na umona tumbo.
So it's like you're into fine
shit.
dining of pasta, but like you just like Indomie.
Pretty much.
Okay, we now know your palate. Anyway, on that point,
Listen, shout going out to Saddam and for Booty for kicking it with us on the mini-sode and of course the main episode as well.
check it
Yeah,
out.
man, check it out.
Yes.
We're back next week. Kama kawaida.
Same time,
Huu ndio
same
mtindo. I always wanted to say that.
You've really used that one today.
It's the one, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
love it. Alright, cool. It's a wrap, kids.
G outro.
Huh?
So your outro yourself.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Ashley. What?
Yeah, but before I say that, I want to tell him, do you know Joga Thamos? I eat with Thamos. Do you know Thamos was a brand?
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thamos. So, guys, on that note, Butchers.
Saddam.
Saddam.
Bye.